Hi, I'm Kathy Gunst, resident chef of Here and Now. Today we're going to talk about inspiration, or maybe you're feeling the lack of it. It's winter and it's hard. It's hard to feel inspired when there aren't beautiful fruits and vegetables growing locally, but you can get around it. There are so many ways that inspiration can come to you in the kitchen. Maybe you read a food magazine or a cookbook, or you went to a great restaurant. I'm going to make a recipe today that deals with chicken and pears, and not a common combination. We have a big fat winter leek. Leeks winter over beautifully. You want to trim the root end, and then this green part here is very thick and fibrous. You can keep all this for a really good vegetable stock. Cut it lengthwise, cut it in half, and we have our leeks ready. Put those to the side. So I'm simply going to chop my tarragon. I've chopped some garlic and I've left some cloves whole. Now we have bosc and anjo pears, anything you want. We're going to peel it. Pear skin can really toughen, particularly when you're roasting it, and we want the pear juices to really help create a moist, fragrant chicken. This is a red anjo, so different texture. It's a bit firmer and less juicy. Any pear you can find. So we're just going to cut the pear in half, and we're going to cut around the core. This is a fresh fennel bulb, crunchy, slight licorice flavor. I'm going to cut off the core. Cut off here. These greens, they're called the fronds, are delicious in salads, sprinkled over the chicken. Maybe I'll add some at the end. Don't throw these out. You can cut this however you want. I want wedges here. And then the potatoes, I'm simply going to peel and quarter. This will be a one-dish dinner. You will have your chicken, your potatoes, your leeks, your pears. It's like everything in one dish. Depending on the size of the potatoes, just going to quarter them. When you're cooking, when you're roasting something, you want all the ingredients to be around the same size so that they cook at an even temperature, and not some of them are done earlier than the others. Okay, and with the shallot, just going to chop it in wedges as well. And these are all going to get scattered around the chicken. Okay. So I've got a 3.5 pound roasting chicken. I look for either local or naturally raised chickens because it's important to me. We're going to season it, freshly ground pepper, a little bit of salt, but good sea salt here. I'm going to take my bay leaves and the chopped garlic and some of my tarragon, and I'm going to stuff it inside the cavity here. So we have about 2 cloves of garlic there, bay leaves, and tarragon. I'm just going to wash my hands. I've got some good olive oil here. I'm just going to grease the pan and the bird a little bit. I'm going to rub the skin. I'm going to take my leeks, and they are going to make a bed for my chicken. I'm going to put them under here, put the chicken right on top of them. Why am I doing this? The chicken juices are going to come down. They're going to baste the leeks. The leeks are going to stay moist, and it's also going to help the bottom of the chicken to get crispy because it's elevated off the bottom of the roasting pan. Now I'm going to take my potatoes and my fennel and my pears. What I love about this dish is that it's a no-nonsense, like most things I do here. I've preheated the oven to 425 degrees. We're going to roast it for 30 minutes, and then we're going to add a splash of white wine. So I'm going to pop that in the oven. So let's check that chicken. Oh yeah, it's coming along beautifully. Okay. So it's coming along beautifully. The pears are starting to brown. The potatoes are starting to brown. We're going to add, oh, I don't know, about half a cup, maybe a little bit more. Sparkling wine is fun because it fizzes. So we're going to pop that right back into our oven and really let it cook for at least another 45 minutes. So we are good to go here. I've got my platter here. Notice those leeks are so beautifully tender and braised. Look at that. Now I'm going to take my pears and potatoes and surround the chicken. The other great thing about this dish is once we peeled the pears and the potatoes and got the chicken set up, you walk away. Here we have our beautiful tarragon roasted chicken with pears, potatoes, leeks. And remember I told you I kept the frond, the top part of the fennel? So I just chop this up and we just get a little fresh green, and this will bring out that fennel flavor. And if you didn't keep it, it's okay. So we have this gorgeous dish. If you made the cauliflower, we have a truly inspired winter meal. So keep cooking through the winter. Don't let your taste buds get dulled out. Experiment with some new spices and flavors. Pears and chicken, why not? Cauliflower and sun-dried cranberries, really simple but exciting. So here's to an inspired winter. Enjoy.